Hi, I'm Chris at The Hive, and today I'm going to show you how to take a plain pillow and make it patriotic. Just using a few materials, and it's absolutely no-sew. So what I am doing here, I am using some heat bond. It's just iron-on adhesive. I picked it up at my local craft store, and I'm preparing my ribbon strips to go onto the pillow. Like I said, it's absolutely no-sew. Now trust me, I am down to the scraps of this fusible iron-on interfacing, and it might be challenging, and I hope I actually have enough to complete this project.
Who are we kidding? I don't have enough.
I've got to stop and go get some more Ultra Bond. First, I'm going to create my design on how I'd like to lay this out. And we're going to girl measure here. These pillows are great to add to your sofa or your patio set. They're just something quick and easy and fun to make. For when I iron, I'm gonna place just a piece of paper down on my work surface. And normally this wouldn't be such a puzzle, but I am trying to use up all my scraps of what I have. I'm gonna use my Cricut iron, and I'm just gonna set it on there until the glue transfers or the adhesive transfers over, which is fairly quick. So then you should be able to peel this back off. If I can get a good start. And you'll see that that is shiny. And see how the front is not, and then the back now is shiny. That is your iron-on adhesive. So then you can just peel this off, and you're ready to iron it on. How slick is that? Okay, so we're gonna piece these all together. Now this is probably gluing to the table because of the rick-rack of where it's not touching the fabric part. See, it's leaving where it's not on the fabric on the table. And when you place your next piece of ribbon down or fabric, you don't want to set it there because then that will transfer to the front of your the front of your ribbon or fabric. So let's peel that off. Make sure that it's all stuck down securely. All right, see how that now is coming off? You don't want to transfer that onto your pillow like that because it will leave a glue stain on your pillow. So before doing the transfer onto your pillow with rickrack or any wavy material, you are going to want to go back and take the time, and you'll thank me for this later, but go back and definitely cut it out. And it's easier if you leave the paper on. I forgot and didn't do that. But it also just, that's great. Okay, this also just peels out. So you definitely need to make sure that is peeled out, but not off the ribbon, just peeled out. You only want this adhesive on your ribbon or fabric. And if you see a piece that doesn't have that on, like if the little tip, like that little tip didn't get covered with glue, go ahead and press that on there a bit. But definitely make sure you get all of that extra adhesive off because it will transfer to the pillow and kind of leave a mark. Trust me, I've learned the hard way. Okay. We're gonna continue to make these ribbon strips with the adhesive on the back. Now remember, since it's on my paper, I cannot go there. Got my fusible webbing. And I'm gonna do all of these now at the same time. So much easier than cutting all those little strips. So now, since I'm able to do this in a big section, I'll show you what it's like. And that just, the heat then allows that glue to melt into the fabric, in our case, the ribbon. You can do this on your shirt. You can do this on anything. So now we can peel this off. And I am just going to cut it here. So now you more or less have made a iron-on out of anything with this heat and bond. So I will finish getting these all tore off and be right back. We're gonna go ahead and put some paper in here because I am gonna stencil on. I'm putting this paper in there inside the pillow, so when I stencil on, it doesn't bleed through the pillow. think I'm gonna go ahead and do those 3 sections. Let that sit there for a bit so everything can adhere to the pillow. And I'm just eyeballing it on there. I don't have any, I'm not measuring it or anything. That looks good to me. Ready? There we go. We'll get these other ones ready while that is on there. The only thing I want to make sure I do is make sure that this lines up with the top. So it gives me kind of that straight finished line there. I will share a link of where I got these pillows. The Rick Rack and ribbon came from Hobby Lobby. But I do like these pillows. They are a nice quality, nice thickness. And this one's right on the zipper, so I think it's gonna take a little extra. A little extra. I'm a little extra sometimes. And then our God Bless America will sit right in there. And I cut this with my Cricut. And that is why that paper is in there. Uh-oh. Again, I think that zipper that runs right in there gives us a little extra hump, and I think I got it now. And we're gonna peel this back side off. There's 3 layers when dealing with a Cricut vinyl. You have this back layer, you have the vinyl, which is acting as our stencil, and then this is transfer tape. So we're gonna peel this back part off to reveal our stencil. And then we're gonna place this in here where you want it. Again, I'm just eyeballing it, but you can get technical. We're gonna transfer the vinyl to the pillow. And then we're gonna take some ink or paint, speedball paint, which is also ink for screen printing. I have speedball, and I also have this magnolia design. You can also use your acrylic paint if you mix it with a textile medium that will allow it to then be washed and not come off. All right, so again, I have paper inside my pillow so it won't bleed through. Make sure that everything is pressed down so it doesn't bleed through. And I'm actually gonna take a paintbrush. I have a stiffer paintbrush here. And be careful to not to get this anywhere else but where you want it, which is inside these letters. And I'm just going to paint it in there. Everything looks good. And while that is still wet, I am going to peel it off. We're going to use our little hook just to try to get underneath that and not pierce our pillow. And there you have a cute pillow. Thank you guys. Please like, share, and comment for more videos like this. Also, tell us what you'd like to see.